provide a nice drape and sturdiness. The base for the hat is made of buckram, and the hat is hand-sewn to provide a seamless, professional look. The gems are made of resin, glitter, and nail flakes, giving it an opalescent look. The belts are handmade from leather, and the cogwheel a combination of foam and burlap. Give it up for Roxanne Cosplay! Mushroom is Dea from Genshin Impact. Dea is a strong, prominent character with such a cool design. She has used several techniques. She made her own patterns and then used techniques such as 3D modeling, printing, spray paint on fabric via self-made templates, silicone forms and resin, rubber, iron-on elements, a lot of teasing of the wig, a lot of glitter, and lots of patience. The weapon is 3D modeled by herself and printed with lots of sanding priming. Lastly, a little light effect as the finishing touch of this costume. Give it up for Mellow Mushroom! Bara as Jodariel from Pyre. When she makes a costume, she's always trying to learn a principle from it. In this case, it is that we are all perfectly different. For example, the horns and braces aren't fully identical, and that's just representative of the world we live in, and her skills as a cosplayer. For this costume, she went for looking like a picture rather than constructing intricate patterns to get the best fit, which means she eyeballed most of the patterns for this project, and it turned out just perfect. And a little different. Give it up for Bara! Illuki cosplay as Charlotte from Illuki has always loved this movie, even as a kid. For some time, she had played with the thought of making this costume, and now the time has come. The design of this costume always just spoke to her in a way, especially because of the gold details and the cute little tail on the back. She decided to go with velvet as the main fabric choice because it's a theater costume and because the fabric looks like it swallows up all light. Illuki really likes Charlotte as a character. She is funny and just so wonderful. One of the reasons why she decided she wanted to cosplay her. Give it up for Illuki! Technical M as astrologer from Elden Ring. The astrology set was the perfect cosplay for Trina, as she needed a break from making big armor. She used as many different techniques as possible, such as machine embroidery, 3D modeling and printing, sewing, wig styling, leatherwork, etc. She made all patterns and files herself, including the 3D model for the astrolabe and the embroidery on the sleeves. Speaking of, she decided to make her very own astrology design for these, as it was impossible to see what the in-game pattern was supposed to resemble. Give it up for Trina! Spice cosplay as a half-blood/demigod from Percy Jackson. The Percy Jackson series released in December 2023, and Spice Tia planned to recreate the Greek training armor immediately. The hardest was the helmet dome with crushed brushes, as it was the first time using foam, which was also used for the shield with wood inside for stability. She sewed and painted the shirt and cut the armor in foam, except for the belt stripes, which are made of leather and rivets. The sword sheath is of suede leather, and the celestial bronze color and armor were creative choices. Give it up for Spice Cosplays! Crystallica as Abigail from Dislight. When Abigail first released, Crystal wanted to bring her to life. The dress, jacket, and stockings are made of faux leather with over 300 pieces of metal studs attached. The ombre is hand-painted and the skirt made of holographic organza. The umbrella is her favorite part as a replacement for Abigail's rose throne. It is made of organza, which was hand-cut, glued, and burnt to make each petal. By now, you can probably guess she's a bit of a masochist for making most by hand, but they do say love is like a rose's thorn. Give it up for Crystallis!